What is up and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Flippin' Stoop. I'm gonna try to straighten this out. Every time I make a video in the vehicle, it's on an angle because my dash is on an angle, right? And that's what's holding it up. But anyways, this video, I'm gonna get right into it, and this is gonna offend some people, but it's alright, we all have them, right? One of the biggest things that trip people up in the reselling journey in life, period, all over the place, I've been noticing it everywhere, right, is insecurities. And nobody wants to be called insecure, right? I've learned that through 41 years in life. If you walk up to somebody and be like, the reason you're wearing makeup is because you're insecure. The reason you're getting calf implants as a dude is because you're insecure about your legs, right? No, nobody wants to hear that shit. But the truth is everybody has a degree of insecurities, and it's typically the majority of it is not our fault. It's been pushed on us through media that women in the movie theaters and on the red carpet got to be perfect little fucking, look perfect from head to toe, right? Which we all know that is not reality, but we all try to do it. This is why companies like Maybelline and all these other makeup companies make trillions of dollars because of men and women's insecurities, right? But our insecurities hold us back from succeeding on a level that we could succeed at, right? I have many insecurities. One of my biggest insecurities is the fear of what everybody else is gonna think if I don't make it, right? Why? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't, listen, here's the root of it, the truth behind it is, nobody truly gives a fuck whether you make it or not, right? Maybe your loved one, maybe your family, but some of your family don't want to see you succeed more than they succeeded, right? So nobody really fucking cares, but we believe deep down inside us that people care, right? But it is crazy. And I'm not saying I don't care about any of you guys succeeding, or else I wouldn't even be making this content. I'd just be straight up focusing on what I'm doing. But most of our insecurities stem from things that are really not even that fucking serious, right? Now, if something traumatic happened to you and your face is dismantled or whatever, sure, you're going to have some insecurities, right? But I know very wealthy people that had similar things. They've been stabbed in their face, they tried taking their own life, and they are successful today, right? They use that as power, as motivation, as drive. But we all have insecurities, whether you want to admit it or not. I mean, we all have them to a degree. And most of us won't admit that. For example, I had an insecurity of being exposed, which is the reason I started making video content, to expose myself every day, right? I was so insecure, I didn't want my fiance taking a photo of me and putting it on Facebook, right? So 5 years ago, I started making video content randomly about stopping using drugs, in my life before using drugs, and so on and so forth, right? In my life using drugs. And the only reason I did that is because I was insecure what everybody else thought of me, right? So, if you can get comfortable in your own skin and not give a fuck about your insecurities, because the majority of our insecurities are made up in our own mind, it don't really matter. Nobody really cares. You walk in the fucking gym in a tutu, and you're gonna get a laugh for 5 minutes, and then the next day, everybody's gonna forget that you actually fucking did that, right? Like, so our insecurities are based on things we create in our mind. Hence, I could never make it on eBay. I could never be the reseller that this person is. Yes, you fucking could. You're creating your inability to do so in your mind. Same goes for your insecurities. Everybody's insecurities are in your mind because you're worried about what somebody else thinks. Whether we will admit that or not, and if you won't admit that, you'll be insecure your whole entire life, right? If you'll never admit that, because look, there are some people that are very confident, and the only way they got that way is to overcome their insecurities, right? That's it. To expose themselves 1000% and be okay with who they are. So I encourage everybody in this group, everybody on YouTube, to expose yourself, not for others, but for you. Do it selfishly for you, so you can get to where the fuck you want to get to. Don't let your insecurities hold you back for the success you could have as a reseller. Because everybody that starts and stops, the only reason they stopped is they let their insecurities overpower them. I'm not going to be able to handle this. I can't go through these slow times. Yes, you can. Anybody can. Anybody can get through the hurdles from one item to 50,000 items in your inventory. You can get there if you choose to. But if you allow your insecurities to outweigh your drive, or you don't use your insecurities for drive, you're never going to get there. You're just going to be another statistic of a reseller that 8 out of 10 resellers don't make it. It's not that they kind of personally made it. They chose not to make it, right? Oh, but you don't understand what I went through as a kid. Sure, okay, maybe I don't, right? But I went through my shit too, right? Everybody's went through their shit. Maybe some people's shit was a little deeper than other people's shit, right? Or a little bit different. But you can't base what you grew up on next to the next person and use that as an excuse of why you didn't make it. That's insecurity, right? So try not to be insecure. It's difficult. I still struggle with the insecurities every day. Is the words that are going to come out of my mouth going to line up what I'm actually thinking about the video before I make the video, right? A lot of times it don't. My video is just a bleh, right? And I'm like, whatever. I don't even transfer it to YouTube, and I don't edit or cut any of my videos. My videos are solely up from some thoughts I had in my mind and some experiences I went through throughout the journey. So, you want to master eBay? Master your insecurities, man. And this goes for everybody. And I'm not judging somebody for wearing makeup. I get it. I totally get it, right? But there is not one single soul, doubt me if I'm not, why, as a woman or a man, would you wear makeup? Because you're insecure about some natural look that you have. That is it. There is no, oh, well, it'll make my outfit look cuter. No, look, you can make your outfit look cute without fucking makeup on. Trust me. You can do it. People go their entire life not wearing makeup and they look beautiful. And if they do got a scar or a blemish, they stand proud with that scar or blemish, right? And they're not, and they don't let the insecurities of the media and everything dictate their actions. Oh, you're not a perfect fucking whatever famous person you would see on TV on red carpet. But first of all, that person you're seeing is doused in fucking makeup and spray. Right? None of these people you're seeing on TV that got a blemish-free face is actually true. Have you ever seen anybody in your immediate community have a perfect fucking from head to toe, not one blemish on them? That's impossible. Why we strive for perfection is why there's so many insecurities. We all do it. I strive for perfection as well. It's not possible. It's not possible to be perfect. I strive for a perfect physique in the gym. It's never going to fucking happen. I am never going to be able to look in the fucking mirror and be like, voila, that's exactly what I want. Because first of all, we're our own worst self-critic, right? But there will always be one aspect that ain't quite as proportionate as the other aspect, right? It's the same thing. Which, not only health, people do want to go to the gym for the health, but the majority of the younger generation I see are going to the gym, they're doing it to get the attention of women. Because they're insecure with the way their physique looks today, right? I was insecure with the way my physique looked at 41 years old. So I decided I'm going to change that. I'm not saying insecurity is a bad thing. Use it for drive, right? If you're insecure that you're going to fail and everything you've ever attempted throughout your life you failed at, then use it as a driver to push you even harder, right? All right, it's your boy flippinstoop. I'm going to get in this gym. Love you all. Hope this video helped. If it did, do me a favor. Share the video. Share it with one of your friends. Share it with your buddies. Share it with your family. Because listen, I still deal with insecurities on a daily basis. And if you don't think you have you ever walked up to your significant other, a family member, a friend, and said, hey, do these jeans make me look fat? Or hey, does this shirt make me look fluffy? No, motherfucker, you make the shirt look fluffy. Right? That's the truth behind it, but people don't want to tell other people that because it's going to hurt their fucking feelings. But a lot of times we need our fucking feelings hurt to take action. Like your financial success will not change on eBay until you are so fucking fed up with what you're getting, you decide there's no other way than up. And then your sales will improve. This isn't oh, if I just do this number every day, blah, 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 eventually. No, you have to get sick and tired. In order to scale, you got to be tired of where the fuck you're at. Why? Because it takes a lot of energy and momentum to have your business scale. So you're not going to put in all that energy if you're not sick and tired of where you're at, right? Same thing with the gym. It took me a year and a half to get back in the gym before I finally said, I'm so tired of feeling like shit. I'm so tired of looking out of shape that I'm just going to make the decision to get back in the gym. That's what it takes you to scale your eBay business. You got to get so sick and tired of being sick and tired. Same thing it was for me using drugs for 25 years. I was so sick and tired. Guys, I've went to probably hundreds of inpatient and outpatient fucking groups throughout my life. Never one time did one of them fucking groups impact me to change my ways. Why? Because I wasn't tired enough of the results yet. I was still alive. I was still able to feed myself. I was still able, at times, to put a roof over my head. So until I was just so sick and tired of the results, that's the only time it changed. And I didn't use a group. And I'm not saying toot my horn because I didn't need a fucking AA group. If they work for you, fucking use them, right? But I didn't need it because I was so tired of where I was at, right? There is no right way to quit using drugs. Just fuck. Well, I don't know. There are some that are so physically dependent that if you stop taking them today, you'd probably die. But you know, so I just woke up one day and was so sick and tired of that fucking shit feeling every morning. I said, this is it. And it didn't matter how much pain I went through because I was already going through so much fucking pain. Mental fucking pain inside me that nothing could fucking be any worse than where I was at that point. So I said, it don't matter how bad this is going to fucking hurt as long as I'm moving forward. I'm going for it. And I did it, and it was the best decision I made. Right? And that was, all that had to do with insecurity. I was so insecure of the results I was getting in my life, it pushed me so hard to take action. So stop looking at insecurity as such a negative trait or a negative thing. And first of all, it's not a trait, right? But such a negative thing. Use it as fuel to push you, right? But don't use it as fuel to push you so bad that you fucking wind up losing your marbles because all you're doing is working 18 hours a day. Don't be an Elon Musk, man. I mean, if you want to be an Elon Musk, be an Elon Musk. But he even says it. It's crazy to be working 18 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's nuts. You can't be mentally stable working that much. You're not mentally stable if you're working 18 hours a day, 365 days a year. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's impossible to be. All right, it's your boy Flip Soup. I'm going to get in this gym. Love you all. Have a rocking day.